and Mallika Andrews, who has been following the Bucks all season. And welcome, guys. Welcome to Hoop Streams. Thank you for joining us. I know you were just doing SportsCenter, so multitasking, as you guys always do. I want to get really first to some news on injury. And let's start with Marcus Smart. Tim, what's the latest you're hearing on his status?
Well, Brad Stevens, for the latest time, pulled quarter water and him coming back soon, right? Earlier, he had his press conference, said he's going to be back on the latter end of the 4 to 6 week timeline. Today marks 3 weeks, but behind us right now, Marcus Smart is going through his latest workout. He's on the court. He's doing a lot of twisting around, running. Honestly, every day has been kind of surprising to see how much he's doing. You know, it would not surprise me if he's back at some point, maybe next weekend, maybe a little bit after that, which would be in the middle of the series, which is, frankly, a lot earlier than I thought. But when you watch him walk around and move around on the court, he looks pretty good.
Yeah.
And, you know, if there's anybody who's going to come back sooner, it's Marcus. He's about the toughest guy in the league. And if he can play, he's absolutely going to.
And he's definitely a big heart and soul of this team defensively, if not much more. Now, Mallika, we saw Malcolm Brogdon out here earlier warming up. What's the latest on his status?
Yes, like you said, I mean, he was out here warming up. I mean, even before the doors were open, he was getting some 5-on-5 action in with the coaches. And that's really like a big milestone for him. The goal for him has been, okay, we need to get him back up to game speed. We need him to be playing 5-on-5, and he was able to do that for the first time this week. Obviously, he's out for games 1 and games 2, but there is some optimism that he could come back for game 3. Now, if that happened, he would probably be coming in off the bench. They kind of have found a rhythm with Sterling Brown in the starting lineup, and Bud isn't one to change things on a whim. He likes to take his time, think methodically, and put people back into the lineup slowly. So that's what we're going to be seeing from Malcolm, but he could return as early as game 3.
Okay, that'd be great news for Bucks fans for sure. Let's get into the guys who are actually going to be on the court, and obviously we have an MVP candidate in Giannis on the court. What are you hearing about their plan as to how they're going to guard Giannis?
Well, look, Al Horford this year was one of the best guys in the league slowing down Giannis of anybody on any team. When the Celtics had him on the court against Giannis, they scored 81 points in 100 possessions. When anyone else was guarding Giannis, they went up to 108.5. So clearly, the Celtics game plan is going to be try to get Brook Lopez off the court, gives Giannis a lot of space. And to have Al Horford on Giannis is one of the few guys who's big enough and strong enough to stay with him and quick enough to stay in front of him. So, I mean, they're going to throw Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum and Gordon Hayward and all these other guys at him too. But Horford's got to play really well, I think, for the Celtics to win this series.
How much are we going to see the Baines-Horford together?
I think we're going to see it at the beginning. You know, a lot of people in Boston are saying, should they start Semi Ojeleye or Marcus Morris or Gordon Hayward? But Brad Stevens, like Bud, is very conservative typically with his starting lineups. He doesn't like to change stuff until they lose. You know, they're going to announce it 25 minutes before, maybe they'll change it, but I think they're going to give that a go because Baines has done well against Giannis in the past too. He's a big and strong guy. And if they can make that work and have Gordon stay on the bench, I think that's what their preference would be.
Mallika, you had a chance to talk to Giannis yesterday. What's his mindset heading into this? This is the Bucks' second round series game in 18 years?
Yeah, I mean, focus. That's the one word that I would use to describe Giannis. He has just this laser focus going in. He's not really trying to talk to his teammates that weren't around last season about the bad blood potentially between these two teams. You know, what his thought is bring it on. Throw anything you can at me. At this point, I've seen every possible look that I could see, and so I am confident in whatever they are going to give me. And, you know, if they're going to dare me to shoot threes, I feel more confident in that now. And really, the reason he's trying to switch his mentality on shooting threes. It's not so much that they want him to shoot the three because he's so bad at them. The way he's trying to think about it is, I am so good in the paint that they'll do anything to keep me out of it.
He has improved at that three-point shot, though. When that comes around, I mean, he's already scary, but when that comes around, look, it's been a little scary for Celtics fans this whole season with the up and down turmoil. Is it safe to say they've turned a corner?
No.
Okay.
No. Why would it be? I mean, we've done this all year, right? Every time it looks like they're good, they go back down again. And right now they feel good. They swept the Pacers. The Pacers aren't good, right? So let's see what they do today. If they come out and win today or it's close today, like, all right, maybe things are different. They also could come out and lose by 25, and everyone could get mad after the game, and it could be a mess again, right? So
have you seen?
Because
look, I've been around the Celtics team a little bit, obviously not as much as you, but it's palpable when they're not in a good mood. And Terry Rozier told me when Kyrie's not in a good mood, the whole team's not in a good mood. So What have you felt in the locker room over the last couple weeks?
I mean, look, right now, it's about as good as it's been all year. Kyrie's in a really good place. He's happy. The team is happy. They're playing well. They've won, I think, 6 or 7 in a row going back to the regular season. They're playing really well. But again, like, it can change in a moment with this team, and it can change in a moment with Kyrie. Like you said, like, as he goes, they go. And if he stays in the place he's in right now, they got a chance to do everything they were supposed to do. And if he does it, it could go right off the rails again.
Well, it's a monster matchup, and make sure you tune in to both of their coverages throughout the playoffs here on ESPN.com. Again, Mallika Andrews and Tim Bontemps. Thank you so much for joining us, guys.